Justin had an awesome weekend. Now that it's Monday morning, he's taking the good vibes into the office and surprising his work pals with donuts. Problem is, tasty treats aren't the only thing he's about to share. Justin doesn't know it, but he picked up a germ at a concert last week. Now he's sprinkled his donut box, his hands, and the office door with those germs. In real time, as Justin says good morning to John, and Ashley grabs her favorite Boston cream, those germs have hitched a ride onto two new hosts. With a rub of the eyes and a gulp, they're through the human front door and ready to get down to the business of making people sick. A little later, George comes with the mail. Justin offers him a donut, and with a tickle in his throat, turns his head to cough. Justin says bye to George and leaves more germs behind. George starts making his deliveries, and as you can see, there's no return to sender on Justin's leave behind. All it takes is a touch of the germy mail, and then a touch of the mouth, nose, or eyes for a person to become infected. When it's time to call it a day, Ashley brings the infection onto the train. She hasn't washed her hands in hours. The germs covering them make a pit stop on the grab bar before finding a home on some new hands. A few cars over, Justin is coughing again. In these tight quarters, that's bad news. He and his fellow passengers get off the train and head to their homes. The spread continues. But what if Justin's morning had gone more like this? A sneeze into the elbow. And then some hand sanitizer to be safe. A cough into a tissue. And a good job throwing it away and washing hands. Coworkers don't touch their eyes, noses, or mouths, no matter what. By following those steps, Justin's germs could have stayed away and slowed the pace of the spread.
Okay, so we're there with you next Wednesday in the troubled world. God, this is really a troubled world. So much different levels of the trouble are going on that it's unbelievable, man. We see them and say that there is a possibility that this coronavirus thing might be a seasonal thing. I don't know how much people hear them say that. Yeah, they must say the coronavirus might be a seasonal thing. You know what that means? That means every January when it get, like in America when they have flu season, as a matter of fact, they must say that it might be that the coronavirus and the flu season might buck up in the December, January time there. What a calam pam pam. May I tell you, that would have been something else. That would really be something else. If the two of them clash in at the same time. Anyway, we know I'm dead on it tonight, yeah? Because we know how much things are going on. We see it jump 200 hard, you know. It's unbelievable. Last week when we were there, so it never ever reached it never ever reached 100. Now we see it gone clear over there, so unbelievable we are going in the world, may I tell you. Because, you know, so we did that show them some things over the years, and we have to keep repeating it, that we did that say it, and we're not going like say, we never know what we are say, but that's how it go. So we have to go up on track. We have to go up on the track and who they on the track already, stay upon track. Because, trust me, a whole heap of things where we used to take for granted, going to be, you know what I'm saying? The stone that the builder refused, the stone that the builder refused, become the main block in the building. So, a whole heap of things where a whole heap of one did I go around and I try stay far from. When come right in them face now, that them have to really deal with it. Yes, they have to go deal with it. Because it's going to be the main part of them sustenance. The main part of them survival. Because the system fail and it come like now, it come like we are the virus. The way we go on with the earth, because we hear a news reporter come now say, the pollution and the trauma where human beings did have put the earth in 6% less. Them say it's years now. It not reach that, so 6%. Yes, less. Because there's less plane a fly, less car a drive, less dumping of garbage, less whole heap of things. And you know, say most of the things them where human beings do is destructive. Destructive. That's why we are saying, come like we are the virus. And we are the virus where create problems in the earth as the last set of living things. When we say things, we are talking about things. Anything we are alive. Human beings is the last group who come on the earth. We are talking about trees, birds, flowers. We are talking about insects, rodents, dinosaurs. We are talking about anything we live in. Human beings is the last set to come on the earth. Yet still, human beings is the most destructive creatures or living thing upon earth. No other living thing creates so much destruction like human beings. Yet still we are talking about intelligence. We are talking about love, understanding and all these things. We ask the question, where is all these things that human beings is supposed to be endowed with? Where is all those things? Where is all that man must have dominion over? That is the problem. That is the problem. When people read that and regurgitate it, both man must have dominion over all living things. And them can't even keep in them domain and make them domain be a place that is satisfying to human conditions. We destroy everything and we create so much things to destroy everything, even with self. Maybe, just maybe, we are the virus. Yes. So the pressure is on, and we are check out where we are going. Everybody is in the tense vibes. Everybody nervous. Everybody, at least not everybody, most people are panic, worry, fret, blood pressure go up, everything was necessary. But you know where it's really amazing to me, is that every government in the world I do the same thing, same way. It's like whether you're in a third world country, whether you're in a first world country, whether you're in a country that is neither first nor second nor third, It's like this virus can make everybody, every government, you can't tell exactly what is the next move. I may ask a question a couple of weeks ago, I'm going to ask again. It's weird. Who is it that decide we are going here so now? Who is it that decides, say, stay far from one another? Who is it that decides, say, wear masks? Who is it that decides, say, lockdown? Who is it that decides, say, everywhere in the world, one time. It's like an unseen hand. An unseen and a direct the course of events. Unseen. Because someone is doing it, or a group of one is doing it, to make everybody take the same course, the same direction at a given time in the whether development or underdevelopment of this virus. And everybody knows, well, the next level, if that happens, the next level is to do this. And the next level, if that happens, is to do this. Who write down the book of instructions? Who wrote that book? Who is behind the movement of governments, directing governments from a book that when it reached there to do this, when it reached there to do that? Somebody's doing it, and I say it time and time again. The government of Jamaica, it's not them come up with, oh, you see them around the thing. It's not the government of Jamaica come up with this, because every government in the world is following the same procedure. Every government. It's just that some reach further than some, and some refuse. It's like you have a 10-point plan and some skip out number 5 and go on a number 7, and some skip out number 5 and hold on for number 3. Yes. Because right now, when we look on it, the pressure upon Jamaica now, because it's no longer people who is bringing it in again, but it's what them call now community. On top of community, which is the problem there. The problem is that you can't easily trace somebody come off a plane. But when people mingle, it's more a problem. And when you set out certain orders and directions and directives to the people, and the people refuse to obey them, then you move to the next level. And countries who them claim follow the order apparently say some decrease in what is said to be ahead of them. Some decrease. And when we look at even a place like China now, and we see them open back a city that was quarantined, I don't know if them call it state of emergency in China, but that place where them say it originated from is open back now. Them open back the place. People are go about them business again in the city. 11 million people or 7 million, I don't remember how much. The people them is going to and fro there now. Yes, them have on them masks still, which is a usual thing in China and Japan and them places. You know. But the people them go about them business. Open back the place. who decide these things? Which hand is behind all of this? And we will never know. We will never know. Because there's so much twist and turn there. So much twist and turn. And if you go die and say you're going to go down the twist and turn to figure it out, you're going to reach on a dead-end road. It's going to reach on a dead-end road. But the reality is that what is in front of us is a real thing. A real situation confront us as human beings. Real situation that is so intense that if a man sneeze because something tickle him nose, them go to hold him and carry him, go test him for corona. And then them go use him a buy blood pressure. You hear says corona him have. Because you know you're nobody are dead from nothing else. Nobody not dead from nothing else again, you know. If you're dead, maybe if I had a man shoot, you know, you hear say corona. I don't want to take it frivolous, you know, but maybe if a man shoot, you know, you hear say corona you're dead from. Because I know you nobody are dead from nothing else. A man go a doctor and him have high blood pressure and him get stroke. You hear say corona cause it. Man a test people, everything related to so-called underlying things now. A man dead, you hear says corona cause it. Usually you would go to a doctor and them say him have a stroke and him dead. And or usually you go, you say a pneumonia you have and you're dead. Some people dead. But pneumonia, well, if a man go to hospital for pneumonia and him dead, the pneumonia kill him. I hear a man dead and him sleep from a heart attack. Or a man have so much tension in his life, so much tension, that all diabetes kill him. And the man say, where I'm dead from? He say, well, I'm dead from diabetes, you know. Where I'm dead from? You want him to have a stroke, you know, and him never come out of the stroke. Where I'm dead from? Why you want to say, him head did hurt him from yesterday, you know, and look like him never eat nothing and him just dead. Them things they not say again. A man go to hospital right now, you say, why you want to say, him did have diabetes, so see that corona kill him. It is like it's like a name brand. So all the little false sickness them now. We have to say it false sickness now. Start to itch on. It's like you have a name brand watch or a name brand shoes. And you have some little man now, like the Chinese, them will love copy, originals, and just let it loose out there. It come like say now, corona is a name brand, and all other disease just let loose now, and everybody call it corona. Corona. It's a weird situation. Man got accept for diabetes now, and him at 70 a day old now, you say him dead from corona. All the while him family did have struggle with it. Him family was struggling with him diabetic problems. Him have to take medicine, go doctor, this, that, him sugar rise up and all them something there. And then him pass away, you say it's corona kill him. A man could have dead from HIV now, and you say it's corona kill him. Because they must say, a whole heap of the symptoms lie within that. So, I am wondering in my mind that I am really wondering if these doctors who don't know what them fighting, because them says war them there, I don't really like know if a whole heap of these people know exactly how to treat a person with corona virus? I don't know. I don't know. Because it can't be. It cannot be that everybody get this book to show you how to do this thing, what to do, when to do it, and how long to do it. And then when you go to the doctor, them a treat, and then tell you now, say, old people is more likely to get it because of underlying ailments. And them name the underlying ailments. And then them a tell you one, first of all, them did a try to tell you, say, well, you know, young people now get it because them not have the underlying ailments. And one of the things them why them a say is that when your body reach a certain stage, it work out and certain places get, you know, it's a normal thing like a car, you know, it kind of get shaky and them thing there. And then people now start to tell you about immune system. You know, I tell a man say immune system is not a good thing for really build up your immune system, you know, but guess what? You see the junk food we are going now in our earth, yeah? The junk food where them a feed we, young and old, don't tell me says a old people disease. Because if it's immune system we are dealing with, watch a man. It's joke business. It's joke business. It's a joke business. It's a joke business. When I say it's a joke business, it's a joke business because now, them I tell you, say, well, you know, at first we was talking about it was a young people disease, but we are finding more and more now that a lot of people under 50 is getting it. Under 50. And the virus attack them body. And them feeling pain and sickness. And all dying too. And it's them don't want to listen to the directives that is given. Because the problem with that is that the virus need a host to mutate itself. And it's three things are going to happen. And it's going to sound weird. Three things are going to happen in this thing here. One is either, well, it's either you have it and you're going to dead, or you have it and get better, or you don't have it. Three things. So we have to find out now how you're going to stop the people them from have it, who don't have it. And how you're going to stop the people them who have it to get better. And how you're going to deal with the people them who you know say going to go dead. Because sooner or later, and we hear the Prime Minister say it already, him don't want to have to choose who live or who die. You hear the power? You hear the power of that? It's not no God power that, you know, it's a real situation. Real situation. Because my lady a reason about Italy, and the conclusion is that them did have to choose who live or who die in Italy. And the story is told about this old woman in Italy who when them bring what them call it, something them put over your face, and them don't have enough fight, she said, look here, I have lived a wonderful life. I have done all the things that I wanted to do in my life. So you know, take the instrument and give that person over there, so, which is a very young person. She is now being a martyr. She's saying, look here, Me live my life already. You know, see them young people, them not live them life yet. Me don't live my life. So you know, give that person, wait I will give me, and make me just die in peace. Whole heap of that happening in Italy, where doctors have to decide who live and who die. I want the people them in the garrison them listen to what I say. Doctors in Italy have to choose who live or who die. So, you see when the Prime Minister of Jamaica say him don't want it to reach a stage where them have to choose who live and who die, is a reality. It's a reality. Because you see, if them have this thing where them are put over here, where them call it, anyway, I still remember what name, but you see this thing where them all that them not have enough of. Listen to me carefully. You see the thing where they tell them not have enough of, where help you in the hospital. Well, look at now. You see, if Reverend Tom Dick, John Tom Barry, or politician Henry Ding Dang Long Tang, or the head of the Bank of Watsobango Lango Dengo, have it. You see, if you have it, and them going to recognize you, it's of no significance because it reaches so. It's of no significance to either the development of anything when in Jamaica. You're not a doctor, wong, 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 wong. You're not reverend, ding, 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 ding. And you're not politician, long, ding, ding, ding. Them going to give the machine to the reverend, the politician, or the doctor, and them going to choose in themselves who live or who die. That means, you see, if it reaches a stage where them do have enough of that ventilator thing, and the Prime Minister family catch it, and them in the hospital, and them have one ventilator in the hospital left because them use up too much, because it's going to reach a stage where there's so much of it, just like New York, that them don't have enough of these ventilators to go around. You see, if the Prime Minister family in the hospital and it's one ventilator there, and you who live in a Trench Town, Jonestown, Anatown, Rima, Jungle, etc., etc., etc. You say if I one ventilator and you go in there, who you think them are going to give it to? Who you think them going to give the ventilator to? Listen to me, what may I tell you? You really believe, say, you are going in their mind when you hear all them doctor come get a chair here, rush to the Prime Minister XS, this is here, the Prime Minister Alti, that is there, this, that, Mr. Reverend, this, that, this is here, Mr. This and that is there. You think anybody will look on you over there, so, and lay down in there, so? You better go drink some fever grass. So, Why me I tell that? You see, when them say, them a follow a book, and the people them who follow the book, is them know where to do, is them know where did that happen, is them know where happen, and is them know how to get rid of this thing, I know. So you me I tell now, people, in all the places that I just mentioned, and further beyond, etc., etc. You see, if the people them telling us say, must stop, go near one another, and even how weird it might sound, a man say, hold your space and keep the whole of it safe. He must say, look here, anytime you go somewhere or enter in your community, don't make nobody come near you to the point where if them sneeze or cough, some might drop on you. When I say some might, I talk about where come out of your mouth. Or where come out of your nose. Or some people love talk. I ever hear when ghetto people are talk, them talk loud to one another. Yo, hey, I got this your mother, let your mother, let it ladder, hey. And spit a fly all over the place. Them I tell you, say, don't stand up near people who are cough, who are sneeze, and me add who are talk loud to you. Like how me a talk as now. And me one in the studio. So me can talk loud. Me I say, listen to what the people them I say and stop going like say, you want them choose who live or who die. And that me I say, you don't want it to reach a stage, like what the Prime Minister say, him don't want it to reach a stage where them have to choose who live or who die. That sound like some God thing. But it's true. It's true. Because in Italy, them don't have to choose who live or who die. And one woman give up her life to save somebody else. I don't even know if it's only one do it, but it's one I hear about. One woman give up her life. Say, look here, me done live my life already. Give somebody else over there, so. So you're the youth, you may tell the youth them now, because you see the youth them now, more than likely, the youth them will come out tight. Yeah, they will come out, they will have it, but like a flow or any other flow, they will just come out tight. But guess what? You see, by the time you don't run up and down all over the place, and you start to go at your bridging gates, and then I clap on and I lick on and I rub herbs and I take herbs from one another and cup of liquor and this and I go on like so an idiot. Like you know, she say the thing serious. And me come to tell you and say the thing serious. The thing serious. This is when the man say, look you know, because all the while them make going to go in at the bus them without this mask thing, you know. A long time we have tell them say everybody should have wear mask because if you see that little drip can save from going on your face because you have on the man. Not because a man have it. He must wear it. Because if him have it and him wear it, obviously it will prevent little thing from come out and drop on you. But we did that say everybody should have wear it. Because the liquid will come out of the mask, could have drop on you when you don't have no mask. And the liquid will go up on your face, in your mouth or nose, could have go up on the mask. Not that the mask is a 100 proof thing, but it is better than do have none. So them come to the conclusion now, level, what's what them say them so now. Mask mandatory. Today we hear them say, no person will be allowed in a bus if them do have no mask. I know me I say that no, you know, and them I say, them say, no person will be allowed on a bus if them do have on no mask. Now me if you say every taxi man should have take that directive there. Because you see that social distance when I'm talking, it can't happen in a bus or a car. That was the first thing. First madness them say about social distance, and then tell you say, only 2 men in the back of the bus, 2 men in the back of the taxi. Or 2 men in the back of the taxi. That is not, and a matter of fact, I tell the people them inside that, so look here, don't tell me about no 3 foot, you know, 6 feet, I want you to stay from me. 6. No, me hear them say 6. So, when them I tell you about, say, when you go in a taxi, the social distancing can't work. But guess what? The mask may help in a taxi, may help. Because you don't want a man to sneeze in a taxi when you're in there, whether you think about corona or not. You don't want a man to sneeze. Even if a feather tickle him nose, or a sweet smell tickle. Because you know some people wear some cologne and perfume. That you go beside and you start to sneeze. You have some women have on some things on them that I wonder where them get it from. And when them start rub up, and then now you could near them, you start to sneeze. It have nothing to do with no disease, you know. It's just your nose tickle you. But that is not acceptable in this time. You're gonna get some beaten. You're gonna get some beaten. So, me I say, the coronavirus need a horse for jump and jump and jump. The purpose of staying away from each other is that it who have nowhere to jump. So, you see the person who have it, if you stay away from him and him stay away from you, is him alone going to have it? And unless he is a wicked son of a gun, and to tell you, so since him have it, he's going to make everybody have it, just like how you have some man who have HIV, and them now start to go with little girls because them feel say, somewhere in a them history, they have a whole heap of man feel say, if him go sleep with a little virgin, him sexually transmitted disease will be gotten rid of. That is why a whole heap of man believe. So you have some man here right now where him supposed to just have it and keep it. So the purpose of not mingling is that if a man have it and you don't mingle, him don't mingle and you don't mingle, if a man have it, him just have it. So it's either him going to dead or him going to get better. But then he must send it to get somebody who do have it. Because that is the problem. If I want to understand where I go on, me try to put it right down where it go. You see, if a man have it, and you go near him, and him sneeze, and him cough, and him a shake up your hand, even when him not sneeze, but him a shake up your hand, and you don't know say him have it, and you go rub your hand in your face, or you go rub your hand, we have a very weird way of touching your face for some unearthly reason. You see, if him have it and don't touch you, don't sneeze by you. In other words, you're so far from him that when him sneeze, it now reach you. When him cough, it now reach you. Him alone going to have it. It now move go nowhere. That is the reason why them say you must go near people because you don't know if them have it. So when a man goes so, and nobody know they around him, it keep to himself. So it's two things that happen to him. It's either him going to dead from it or him going to get better, which more than likely you want him to get better. It's a simple thing. So your brethren who round this and round this and round this, if him finds him have it, or you find him have it, you don't want him to make somebody else get it because it's going to multiply. It's going to multiply because this thing here, if it don't jump from one place, it's not going to spread. It not going to spread. If a man have it and keep to himself, it not going to spread. If a man have it and run go all down all the place, it going to spread. So you don't want to feel like you have it and know say you have it and then still run up and down all over the place and I go like nothing. You don't want it to spread because your grandmother, like all the people them live from Portmore and run gone all over the place, that is a sure sign of spreading. If a man did find out same habit, and stay where him there, stay in him house when him find out same habit, it won't spread, go another. And it won't spread, go, which part it go spread, go. And him would have it. So I want to just know, say, it's not no conspiracy against the people. Because the first one say, yeah, see there, what them call it? Dictatorship now. Them want to stay in our house. They look more them about do this. Some people I believe say the reason some people believe this, because I get it from me WhatsApp every minute. I never rub off WhatsApp things off on my phone so yet because every time I turn around, my phone full up, my storage full up. And I say, what the hell? I can't handle nothing now because my storage full. Some people believe, say, that the reason why the government say you must stay in your house from 6 to 6 or whatsoever them say, today I was what? 6 to maybe 7 tomorrow morning, is because them want to put 5G pole them round the island. People actually believe that. Them believe, say, the government is saying, stay in your house because we don't want you to see what we're doing in the night. What we are doing in the night? We have put up 5G pole all over the place. That is where they might tell the people them, and the WhatsApp and all these things are good. That people are show your pole. I said it last week to them, I show your pole, where's all that stoplight upon the pole. I don't know if the people in the reality them take stoplight. But them so anxious it spread the craziness. Them so anxious it spread the craziness to the people them. That them take any pole now and superimpose it on the next picture and say, see it there? And meanwhile we're sleeping, them. What kind of foolishness is that? What kind of foolishness is that? You are telling me, say, for instance, IRFM there so now, and between 6 and 6 the next morning, people are work outside there, so I put up pole, because if I put up them pole there, you have to run this, do that, dig hole, this, that. And you come out of your yard and you know see say a poll there. Because up to now, me ask a man the other day, him send me some poll thing, and I say, oh, put up them poll there. And where the poll is. Where is those poll that wasn't there last night? Because any poll now is 5G poll, according to what me I realize now. Any poll, according to how the conspiracy goes on now, any poll is 5G poll. Because you know, you see 5G poll, you see when them start to institutionalize 5G poll, is our next thing that. Is our next problem that. With how people are going to view, just like how them did have view the poll them, the 4G and the 3G poll them. Just like how we did have view the cell phone, when man did say, why when I put the sell this and sell that, cell phone this and cell phone that, and man, companies just start to sell you all some headphone now when you have to touch the cell phone and you talk through the headphone and all them things because you don't want the radioactive thing going on your ears, which is true. I no doubt that. I no doubt the 5G pole neither. I no doubt the 4G pole neither. But that not have nothing to do with where I go on here, so. And you have to build up nothing now to come show the people them say 5G pole is what caused the virus to spread. And you have people who are buying to that. You have people who are buying to that. Because 5G pole, they 5G, not even the pole. 5G, they long time. Long time. 4G, 3G, one heap of things there. You understand? The reason why them tell you to stay in your yard is because there will be less movement of people to people, from people. This don't have nothing to do with, yeah man, see them tell you to stay in your yard because it has become now a Gestapo state. Because it's not the first them tell people to stay in their yard. Not the first them tell people to stay far from one another too. Many times in history these things happen and them tell you that. The people, they must understand. Seriously. Say if a man have it and him don't touch, him don't move up and down the place, the likelihood of him getting somebody is nil. So it's either him going to have it in him and get better, or I'm going to have it and dead. Simple that. Simple. Because if me catch it right now, I figure it out my head, say, well, I saw it going on. But then now I hope so I will get better. But me now go, no, so I have to run up and down all over the place. As a matter of fact, you must even run up and down all the place, even if you feel that you don't have it. Because they say it they know. They say it they know. Because you could catch a man, find a man who you run up and down with, and then them have it. Even though you know say you don't have it. So we spend so much time I try show the thing, you know, for the levels I know, because one, it kind of disgusts I a whole heap of time when me hear people are WhatsApp me certain things. And then it kind of aggravate me when me say black people, African people, I go on like say them are idiot. Them not take the thing serious. Because all them are here is New York and people are dead, Italy, and nobody not dead round them, so them just lackadaisical about it. 2 weeks ago we had talked about 70 people, and now 200 odd people. 200 odd. You know, see it? You see man I talk about, oh, them a try trick way. Me see some people are run up and down in America there. In a some of the state them where I say right now God will protect we. We not talk about foolishness. We not try to take away our rights, our freedom, our liberty. Meanwhile, I'm tell you, say, almost 40,000 people dead in America. America have the biggest amount of people who have it and dead. It become the center now. Not even China. Not even China. Because when China reach 2,000, the whole world get panicky, frantic. And then we see Italy come past that and all, Germany and some place come past that. And now America, the great America, is now the center again. Is now the first. Them is number one again. Jamaica. Listen to me. The time is 11 minutes past 11. I may have said this. Listen. You don't want to wait till you hear say somebody for you dead. Then you start take the thing serious. You don't want to hear say a brethren will live next door you catch it and him gone in hospital before you take the thing serious. You don't want police fear run you down half of the street like say you're some slave. It's like it's like we're still in a slave mentality where somebody have to over with a whip or a gun or a dog to make we do what we're supposed to do. We're not in a slavery again, at least we would hope so. We don't have nobody with no dog a walk through the bush them to come capture we. Police, they on the road and them say stay off of the road and you are going to flaunt the law now and say, why, oh, don't go out with them foolishness, oh, party and, oh, yeah, never talk about. You don't see it. So if, and then when the police are coming, you run. Why you run? Why you put yourself in that stress? You see police are coming, you run. You hear them say come off of the road and you run. Why you depend on the road in the first place for you run? Why not just stay in your yard? Some people might argue, say, boy, my yard, a tenement yard, me live in, and oh, I can't go to my bed early, you know, because I 5 hours in the bed and all them something like. Look here, man. Stay in your yard. Find some activity to do in your yard. Yard, I say yard. Only part we have yard. One thing with Jamaica, we have yard. And like how we see the people in on top of the house top, a party. You know, if you do 6:30 on the house top and I rub up this and I do that, and no, you can do something more constructive on the house top. Where you don't have to just rub up on one another and I shake off one another and rub off fists and all them something there. You can do something more constructive. Same like oh, you have party on the house top. You can have sleep out on the house top too. Yes, I have suggest that too. Sleep out on the house top. And you don't have to go near one another. Why we stay so? Why we like masters over we? Masters. Why we love masters over we? The same guys them who we are say are oppressed we. When we do something for ourselves, when we do something for protect ourselves, the master have to come now, come put whip over you for you protect yourself. What kind of foolishness is that? Why you want a master to protect you from yourself? When you're supposed to have confidence in yourself, if you know, say, it not take no police and no soldier. Because you have already been explained what this thing is about. Someone explained it to you millions of times. You hear it. You see, if a man cough and a man sneeze, if you're far from him, the thing them not gonna drop on you. You see, if you stay far from him, Ray, wash your hand. Because you was supposed to wash your hand for a long time too. But since we never did do it, we could do it now. I know nothing bad them I tell you, if you say wash your hand, Wash your hand thoroughly and don't put it in your face. Simple things, What we're supposed to do for a long time. Wash your hand. If you touch this or if you go around this and touch this or if you and a man did round this or and you know, count money, if you had a brother did round this or and him ask if you do a work and thing and you do it, when you're done, go wash your hand with soap. Wash it properly with soap. It's a simple thing. I don't know. Weird thing them I tell you. Cause you see, a man will come down and say, yeah man, them want you wash your hand to make your hand get this and see there. Them make soap, this and some foolishness me hear people are talking, Some really foolishness. A man are going to the supermarket and them have sanitizer now. If you don't want to use the sanitizer when they give you, carry your own sanitizer. That's when you reach out the supermarket. You spray it by your hand. But you're going to the supermarket, you know, sanitizer, and the man will give you sanitizer now. And you come out and say, oh, me now make them spray it on my hand because you should see this and that and that and that happen. It might happen, yes, but guess what? If you carry your own, you will alleviate the thinking, just the thinking that something is going to happen to your hand. Just the thinking. Because more than likely nothing will happen to you. But your thinking will make everything happen to you. So carry your own. That when you reach in the supermarket, you can spray your own hand. And when you come out, you can spray your own hand. No matter depend on him what you think, say, film sanitizer, or something with Babylon are set up there, to catch you. To make your hand all drop off, and your finger them drop off. You understand? We just I say, it's a simple little thing. It's a simple little thing. And everything can be 100% foolproof. Even though I say all of these things, everything can be 100% foolproof, but there are certain things where we help it along the way, where you will be much safer in the going. You'll be much safer. And it's just that way I say. It's just that way I say. Where I say, don't make them have to tell you after them done talk to you already and show you this is that and this is that. And you look at the world today and you see how much people are dead and how much people are sick. And you come now and I try to make it reach you too. No, man. No, it can't work so. You might hear them say the foolish dog bark at the flying bird. Well, go figure out what that there parable mean. The foolish dog bark at the flying bird. Figure it out. Figure it out. This is the cutting edge on RFM. The cutting edge with the pan. Plus I go through the paces still because I don't know when we can come up at this subject continuously, because sometimes something just take over your brains and your mind so much that you try to figure out what the hell is happening, what the hell is going on. And this is one of the things them where I have never sit down and ponder so much about a single event for so long. And I still can't find what is happening. I know what is happening still. People are sick. And I know, say, somewhere out there, somebody did something And I go figure out who, but I know that somebody do something. And them never expect it to go so. Yes, Pandora box open. Pandora box open, man. Somebody out there do something. Understand? Because human beings stay that way there. And we hear people say, boy, you know, this and this I got different, this. Man innately is full of ego and power. They want power and they're very egotistic, forget that power. And some people do anything for hold on pan power. Even though them here say power corrupt, and absolute power corrupt absolutely. Man desire for power is something that push him to attain certain depths, and I will say heights, depths. Him want to be powerful, and in being powerful, he must be able to manipulate and control in him being. And the more powerful him is the more weird him start to think some weird things. Well, if I am powerful, I must can make that happen. And if I am powerful, I must can draw away from this. And if I am powerful, I can allow that. And if I am powerful, I can create that. Something went wrong somewhere. And them can't turn it back. And now, like the flu, we might be having this every year. Yeah. Why you know people them all who sell a Coronation Market? Why you know all the people them who sell a Coronation Market, because it's one of the things them where them supposed to know fix all market in Jamaica to make it more presentable, that the normal common market woman or man who sell a market can set up them stall. Hey, you go to some Caribbean island, you know, and man say, I go to market, you know. You find say a market him go, when you look on how the man them set up the market them, you know. Me know Coronation Market is the biggest market in Jamaica, in the Caribbean. And me know see Coronation Market set up certain way. And I go to a certain market. I go to a certain market, man. That the people them not put the food them on the ground and sell it. Them have stall. You don't have to bend down to pick up a yam or bend down to pick up cabbage. The stall them there are your wasteland that you can't hold up the food them like when you go to that supermarket. Because you see the market now, trust me, wait till tomorrow. I want to say tomorrow, I mean tomorrow Thursday, tomorrow Friday. But you see how important the market is. That is why now they must elevate the market. They must now spend some money in a market. Put some money in a market and make the market look like it's food where you are going to eat selling there. You ever go down a Coronation one Saturday evening and see how long they stay? You ever go down there one Friday and you see people are sell things on the street, put on the food on the street, and the gutter there they saw, and the rubbish he pack up there so. And them a sell all callaloo beside that. Sell all onion and garlic and peas and all them something beside them rubbish there. Man, the government have to now elevate or reconstruct how market is presented in Jamaica, because you say food, your people are talking about supermarket. Why certain people go to supermarket? Because the supermarket present the food where them sell at the market in a way that your eyes, because the first thing will catch your brain is your eyes. Your eyes is a gateway to your brains. Yeah, your eye is a gateway to your brains. So, just like when you look on dinner table, it has to be pleasing to your eyes. That is why they have culinary art. You have people who is very culinary artistic. That when they prepare food and put it on the table in front of you, your mouth starts to run water. Because your eyes and your brains connect to the point where it kind of unleash certain vibration in you, and you just say, yes. Well, we don't want to wait till you're on a dining table to feel pleasant about food. At the point of buying the food, you must be feeling pleasant. And you're going on, since we are talking about elevate yourself. Elevate yourself. You see, part of the food that come from, for go at your yard, for go in your kitchen, for go in your plate. They must see to it that the market them is properly placed and presented, that people can go in there and don't feel say, it's Riverton City them there. That me I say. At time woman stop lap them frack over onion and garlic. It must put up on stall. And people take it with them hand from the stall. You have to bend down. And sometimes you have to put your hand underneath one woman because her apron over the food. Can't work away there again. We have to really work on these things. Can't look on things the same way again after this. Serious thing. Because when you look on how the place steer, you think say, I know, man doing cars we are going here, so no. It's a natural thing going on, you know. And it starts from man. Whether him did design it, create it, or what is him, is human beings make this happen, cause it to happen, and create it. Yes. So, it's that me I say. Here we go. Sister who is singing this song come from the same country that Makeda, Queen of Seba, come from. I wonder how much people know who we are talking about or where we're talking. She come from the same country where Empress Makeda come from. I wonder how much people know the answer to that question. That's not even a question. How much people know the answer? Which country Makeda come from? Or which place, which part it there? Okay. So, since we did it, so I could go there, so. Slavery is still in effect. It's still a grind slow and grind still. We see that there's an uproar going in Africa, you know, and China. What is the connection between what's going in Africa and China? The Chinese citizenry is illegally, I know it's a communist country, but it's still illegal. I take out the African them out of them house and apartment, and I left them on the street. there is a kind of upsurge and it's terrible. There's an upsurge of racism that is taking place in China. And if you never know, say racism exists in China, you have to go way back and look and find out, say, the Chinese is some of the most racist people them on the face of this earth, yeah. Anyway, them a claim say the African them a carry what a thing, you know say, every week I say this thing, I'm going to say it again, you know. I watch Africa carefully, you know, and see where I go on there, you know. You realize that Africa have the least, Africa is a continent, you know. You realize that Africa have the least amount of coronavirus. Not only the virus catching people, but death. Yes, Africa have the least amount. Me I watch it. Me watching it. There is a racism that upsurge of racism are taking place in China now against African people. And apparently, the Africans them in Africa is not taking it lightly. There is a retaliation against that racism taking place in Africa, Kenya, Uganda, well, I mention Uganda, Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa. Because you know, South Africa right now is reeling from whole heap of riots because the people them go into the lockdown thing. Them not no food. But there is a serious thing that is igniting certain feelings to the point where the Kenya government is getting involved. And we hear that some of them is asking Chinese to leave Africa. And when I say leave, I don't mean low it. I mean come out of Africa. Yes? For those of you who don't hear it, I can tell you it. There's a serious thing going on in Africa right now. It's a kind of retaliation for what is going on in China against African people. I mean, some things where the Chinese them are talk about the African them is unbelievable. You know, John Henry Clark said, Africa have no friend. Africa have no friend. Because when you look, everybody come and topsy-turvy way and liquid this and liquid this. And we just dead there. You know, we just dead there. Because most of the time when we have fight against ourselves. You understand? The French come, the English come, the Portuguese come, the Dutch come, and treat we all sort of way. Now the Chinese have a foothold in Africa, especially like Kenya. Them have a foothold in there where them supposed to have build, everywhere them go them build the same things them over and over. You know, we see them a build parliament buildings, we see them a build roads, we see them a build stadiums and all these things. And the African them love them in them country. And Kenya right now full of whole heap of Chinese to the point where Chinese are married all the Kenyan them and have Chinese baby. Now, the weirdest thing, that when we go a country, people country, when black people go a people country, you know, you hear them go on like, oh, we see, if it was somebody else's country. But we see when certain people come in our country, them behave like we don't have no authority. Now we want to know if, even though the coronavirus is what is happening, but we cannot override or overlook what is taking place among the African them in China and all the repercussions in it is getting widespread in Africa. How can you, first of all, I'm going to talk about the French one. How can the French talking about testing vaccine, corona vaccine in Africa when Africa have the least amount of people who have the virus? It would make more sense to me if them go test it in America and in Italy and in France and in Germany. But them will go which part hardly any day and go test it in Africa. Once again, we know what that means. It's racism. Because anytime them have vaccines, them always feel like say them should have got Africa go test it. How can they do that? Now these ignorant Chinese people is suggesting that the Africans bring the coronavirus to China. I tell you, the foolish dog back at the flight, bro. The Chinese people, them, I say, that is the Africans, them are test for the virus in the African, them, because them suspects as the African, them can't go there. Me a watch you go on in Africa, you know. Because we are watch you go on in Africa. Because we see like how it lick Europe now, and it don't lick America, you know. And it then in the Caribbean, you so. You know, the Americas, as we want to call it. We are watch you go on in Africa. Because these people is evil. When it relates to Africa, it's evil. Because if a man try to tell them all, say, them should have tried to test it in Africa and I smirk about it. If you see him face when them say it. If you see him face when them suggest it. And then now we are here, Africans, them are run out Africans out of China, run them out of them legitimate place of abode. What is going to happen now? Will that ripple effect reach in the Caribbean? Or will the Caribbean leaders just stand by now and say, well, we have too much on our plate and now we can't deal with we are going in China and now with Africa and Africa. We have too much on our plate. Watch your man. Watch your man. Me did tell you the other day, say, you see American, you see ship out a road, ship out there so, or you see if them in a war, and one of them man get shot, them not leaving him. You see if ship out there so, an American they pan it and something wrong with the ship, them not leaving them. You see we now, because America is a continent, you know. You see how the thing go now, we might be trained to believe that this is just an African problem because we are going to say no, oh, we are not African, we are Jamaican. It's what do with the African them. When I say, what's what do with the African them in Africa? Because them trained with a belief, say, them people are also African and we are Jamaican. Or we black. Somewhere along the line. I am going to put it to you that them will eventually say, look what is happening to the African them over there, you know, with no connection with we over here. It's not, look what them are doing to we in Africa. Look what the Chinese are doing to we in Africa. That them always say themselves, look what them are doing to the Africans over there. Because I saw the language going go, the talk. Even we will say it too. But at least we're conscious say we are say it and hope that we don't say it again. Because when push come to shove, it's we. It's we. Because, you know, they will find a little Jamaican over there and says, no, nothing is not happening to we over here, you know. You know, nothing is happening to we over here, you know, as a Jamaican community. You know how much African from the continent in China, I think Kenya alone could have about 20,000 over there. And more, 5 times the amount of Kenyans when they are China, they're in Kenya. You know, the Chinese, they're in Kenya. Because apparently they might do some enough work in Kenya. So some of them they so long now that they have all family in Kenya. That's what happened in Jamaica. But the audacity of these people, if we come now and put something where Donald Trump label it a Chinese disease. And the people, them vexed with Donald Trump when him said that. So, oh, you can't, that is racism, a Chinese disease. Well, every disease is named after some place, person, or thing. More, sometimes it's a place, them name the disease them after. Yeah, a whole heap of disease, name after places. When them says Hong Kong flu, nobody never says racism. No, we say the Chinese them is running out Africans who actually, what them call continental Africans, who actually come directly from Africa to go to China. That's like how you have some Europeans directly come from Europe to go to India. So, we want to hope that tomorrow we can be able to talk to someone, either directly from the continent or is in contact or link with the situation that is taking place right now, that is at a boiling point. Hey, police have stopped Chinese people in China. Sorry, not in China, in South Africa. I mean, not about black policemen, not about white policemen. Africans have stopped Chinese people and I ask them for them papers. It's amazing. It's amazing. I don't know what's going to happen at all. But underneath this coronavirus thing, this is what is happening now because a set of idiots in China decide to say they're going to treat African people in a way where them feel the African them now going to retaliate because them is at least we set of idiots. But you know them say you can push a dog for around for so long. But one day that dog is going to turn and bite you. Yes. Phone call time. Operator sending the call. You know, you ever see black people are really kick and run down white people in Africa. For beat them or, you know, chase them down and say, go back, you know. We never see that. It's always black people that they're running from. You know, in Europe, white people lynch. Sorry, in America, white people lynch black people, tie them out on all back a truck and draw them. You know, I mean, you see so much horrible things where people do to black people. And now we say the Chinese now, after we see so much African countries that develop relationship with the China, we see a kind of different kind of thing, a frontier where we never did really hope would happen, even though we expect it to happen still. Yes. Because them say you push a dog around for so long. One day that dog going to turn and bite you. And black people no go to China go be weird because them know say that them a communist country. Communist country totally different. That is why them can after being the center for this disease in less than 4 months, them bring it to the level now where the whole of the place where 11,000 people, sorry, I say 11,000, 11 million people could neither go in or come out. You talk about Spanish Town and Portmore. How much people live at Portmore? The whole of that area. There must be about 200,000 or 300,000 people. Jamaica and nearly 3 million people. Can you picture a place where have 11 million people and nobody can come out now go in? When them block off that, nobody can. Where the disease have flourished so much that almost thousands of people dead. And now we see them open back the town, the city. Them open back the city. Open back for business. Which part you see that happen? And now we see them build hospital in a 5 day. 5 days, them build up a hospital. How is that possible that them can build a hospital in a 5 day? If we ever start, watch out, we dig out one road, hey, what do them people, man? We just go like we are Kunomuno all the while. We have some little leaders where it's like them depend leech. Them is like a robot. Do the bidding. That's all they for do bidding. Always stay away there. Why when somebody pull the leech on the neck, you hear say we do something terrible because we shouldn't pull it. Because if we pull it, we not have no direction. We don't going to know which way to go and which way to come. And we do that for thousands of years before them come put it over the neck. And now we can't live without it. That is why sometimes we are run where there's no one to run from. But you can't run from yourself. So you choose to create an imaginary person to run from, or an imaginary person to hold something over your head, that in case you get out of line, you get fearful. So the slave master they will have to be present physically. Him just left a system. Him left a system, whether religiously or politically, him left a system that it maintained him supremacy in power. Come forward to where we that talk about at the beginning. There's a certain power, a design of power, that our brains can't even wrap around them kind of thing because our DNA not give us that opportunity to delve so deep in our wickedness. And the only time we start to delve deep in our wickedness is when we can unleash it upon others, upon ourselves. That's the only time we unleash the wickedest part away, show up against ourselves. The wickedest part of other people is show up against other people. Against other people. And we look how we are going to Jamaica. The man, let them come and build this and build that. Them go to Africa and build this and build that. And you are go on. And African then a frame country now and them are going like say. And some of them actually state it. Some of them state it. That is less than monkey. Less than monkey. them feel like say we not human, just like our white people. Why everybody not see that way? Maybe we's not human, but from a higher intelligence. Maybe we's not the virus. We don't know. How can a people be so humiliated, devastated, and then still turn around and lick them shoes and a wallow in a mud with them? How can people be so complacent about them own demise? Your own destruction. You feel like it's Christmas. You get a nice holiday because you was suffering all the while and they come to Savior to save you. And them use them political ideas and them religious practices to bind you and press you like how them press grape and make wine. Them press you and make you become bitter. Bitter to the point where, because you can't see them, you take it out by yourself. Because that is really where it happens. You can't catch Kwaku, you catch him short. And then some lackey, some bossy slave is placed over the field slave to keep them in line, to keep them intact. That's when them ready, them can come back in here and treat you how them want to treat you. Take away your land, take away your this, take away your that. Just like when white people go to Africa, go do. And we still a yield and a bow and a pray. Who we are pray to? Everybody create them own God. Them own God. Everybody create them own God. White people create them own God. Chinese create them own God. You have millions of God in India. And we turn around and I praise somebody else God. I expect you to come out of the oppression where you find yourself in now. Film God can't save you because film God too busy to try make him be powerful. Film God is there to maintain power over all. It's a serious thing. Serious thing. So what we are going to do? We are going to stand by and watch what we are going in Africa and just say, boy, look what we are going in Africa. And now you lend with voices to it here. And that's what we're going to make happen. That them can let it so. As a new, when I call them new still, as a power on the block. It's a power on the block. That is now there, here and everywhere. And we're going to make them just walk power like everybody has walked power for how much years now. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yes, cutting edge. Yeah. What? Nobody know there. I stop talk. Willie Williams, before I see him, I'm going to give you time, you know, yes. Before old Pirates came. Yes, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, blessed.
Hello?
Yeah, man, we're there.
Yeah, man, me there. Yo.
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
Yeah, man. Me hear them talk about this washing a hand thing and this washing your hand every minute. But I don't understand what's going on because me know a lot of mental people who live on the road for years from me I go to primary school. and them no beard or nothing, and them no sick all now, and them look like them stronger than me and you, and look healthier than me.
So what that mean? So what that mean as it relates to this disease that we are going?
No.
Or the correlate?
I don't know what's going on.
So you don't feel you should have watched your hand there, because if man them on the road no watch your man and them not sick.
No, that's what I say now. I say to you, say, you know a lot of mental ill people.
People that don't beard and don't watch them hand.
That don't beard and
don't watch them. Yeah.
From your primary school.
Yeah, but you hear what you say? Yeah, but them is mentally ill.
Yes, so I wonder if it's a mind thing.
If it's a mind thing.
If it's a fear thing or a mind thing.
No, but you know, what you say a while ago. You say some mentally ill people.
Yeah.
Yes. No watch them hand. No, but you know mental, so you must watch your hand.
Yeah, but them look like them more healthy than me, and them live longer than a lot of people that me know.
Well, here what you do then. So here what I suggest to you, don't watch your hand.
No, I mean, I say so me must watch me.
No, you say, well, get mentally ill then and don't watch your hand.
Let's find out what really are going, because...
What really are going is where you are saying.
People that don't beard.
Yeah, and them not get sick.
A lot of people that we know that beard.
Yeah, so may I say to you now, don't you like live long?
Me personally, you know.
So you like live long?
No, I mean, I say so, you know. I just try to find out.
No, but how you going to find that out by asking me that? Because me I wash my hands.
Because how it goes to some people and it don't go to some people.
Well, some people have diabetes and some people have gonorrhea. How that happen? I know everybody have gonorrhea and diabetes.
Sure said, now wonder if it's a mind thing or a fear.
No, I don't mind thing. It's not a mind thing. It's everything.
The mad people have not a fear, you know.
No, but you know, I no fear make you watch your hand, you know.
Yeah, yes, I want it. Tell me that I want to learn, you know.
It's what make you wash your hand?
Yeah, tell me that I want to learn.
Yeah, because you're touching certain things and you don't want it to go in your food. It's not a mind thing that.
So if it go in your food,
I mean not a fear thing that, sorry.
No, I say if it go in your food, what going to happen?
What going to happen? Well, you see, if you're ill, if you're mentally ill, maybe it not do you nothing, but because I'm not mentally ill, it will do me something. All right, here we go. Call a doctor for me now. Call a doctor for me. I don't know where you ask me. No, but I don't know where you ask me. Why some people sick and some people not sick. I don't know why some people turn gay and some people is very promiscuous. I don't understand.
Anyway, the last thing that me I say now, you see?
Why some people become gay? Eh?
Anyway.
No, you not answer. Me ask you why some people come gay.
Well, the argument they don't really sound good, you know.
But that's the same thing with me now. Them argument we talk about don't sound good to me.
Yeah,
me don't know if it's a to you. So
it simply means that me and you don't have no answer.
What?
It simply means that me and you don't have no answer for nothing about this argument then.
No, I don't have no answer. I don't have no answer.
Yeah.
Because maybe I just go get mad and go up on the road to and then maybe I live longer.
No, I didn't say that, you know.
No, I never say you said that. I'm me I said that. No, I'm me I said that, you know. I know you I say it. I'm me I say it. I know you. Me not say you I say it. I'm me I say it.
Well, and the next thing that I'm talk about now, you see, the machine what am I use to test the people about the corona thing. The machine they come from abroad, right? And we don't know where they make those machines. Maybe I don't know if it's China they make them or what.
Yeah.
I just want to know if the machine they're really effective. If the machine they're really.
All right. Here where you do. Tomorrow.
Because that's what.
You ask me something. Let me tell you what you do. You want to know what you do? To find out about the machine them. Tomorrow, you look at your phone book and call the Ministry of Health.
No, I can't call the Ministry about that now because you messed it up.
So how you call me about it? I don't mean bring the machine them come here. How you call me about it?
No, but the Ministry of Health import the machine them in Jamaica.
But me not import them.
Yeah, but the Minister Health don't know nothing about
So if the Minister Health don't know and it's important,
the Minister Health don't make it.
No, wait there. So why you ask me?
No, to me, you not talk about say Jamaica have 200 people of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
And you don't have no evidence because you are go by what the machine say.
All right. How much people have the coronavirus?
You don't know.
You don't know.
Me
all
don't
right.
know because the machine what them import.
But you know that? You know so the machine where they import now get the right thing. You know.
I didn't say that, you know.
What you say?
Me and you don't know.
No. All right. You know say them no know.
They don't know?
You know say them no know.
If not, they make it.
No. You know say them no know say the people them who them are test with the coronavirus is not virus. Them have you know.
No, I didn't say them no know or nothing like that. I said I didn't say the machine read the thing good, you know.
What you say?
The machine read the thing.
You say, me know say it's 200 odd people. No.
You don't know.
You ask me, you say, me know say it's 200 odd people. Have it. I say, them say it's 200 odd people.
Them say.
They know them say it.
What's that them say so?
They know them say it.
Okay.
No, but it's come like, you are dispute with them say.
No, I didn't think say you didn't know.
No, but you are dispute with them say.
No, I didn't say me a dispute.
So all right. So,
when you say no.
all right, them say 200 odd people. You don't believe that?
Listen, I better you said them say and you believe.
All right, no, may I ask you, them says 200 odd, you believe it?
Well, I'm not too sure, tell the truth.
No, may I ask if you believe it?
No.
You don't believe it? All right, why you don't believe it?
Eh?
Why you don't believe it?
I mean, because it's a China things, things that made in China to me is nothing really true, you know.
So like my iPhone now we're making at China, you tell me say nothing true about it?
China things are fake things.
No, a joke you make, man. You tell me say no. The phone where people are buying make come from China and the computer where me have here, so we're making at China is a fake computer.
Yeah, because it's full of side effects.
A joke, man.
Then the phone is full of side effects.
Me say, a joke. And the side effects, man. No, wait, I can tell you something. Listen to me now. Yam have side effect. Fever grass have side effect. Me I tell you, say, the computer when me have in front of me, I do what me want it do. Me buy the computer because I want to do a specific thing with it and it I do it. And it come from China. So me I ask you now, you not buy nothing from China, right?
No, man, I buy things from China. But I know that I have to go through the side effect.
Then everything you have to go through side effects. If you buy from America, say enough, if you buy from America, you have to go through the side effects. So.
Yeah.
Then why you single out that? Because we are talking about China when I'm doing it.
It's not everything you must believe, you know.
And me you tell that. And
everything
you tell me that. Me.
When you state the amount of people who have things, I better you say according to what them say.
That's what me say.
According to what?
Then when me say them say, wait, you never hear me say.
No.
Wait, hold on. You never hear me ask the question. How is it? Everybody feels that the government, what them I do know, is them I do it when them I work from something else. Who is it that is directing all the governments in the world to have the same reasoning and is it related to the coronavirus? Where you must do one, where you must do two, where you must do three. You never hear me ask that question there.
No, I didn't tune in. You
know, you sound like a person who listens to a man phone call and you hear the other man and say and he jump to conclusion.
You know?
Yeah, but what me done did make myself clear already.
Yeah.
Me I say, listen to what them say. Because them know is what cause it, them know is how it come. Listen to what them say. If them say stay far from people and don't do this, do it. Because them say it for do, so do it. Because you don't know what is it you're facing. Them know. So me I say, listen to what them say. And keep your distance, wear your mask. Me I tell you so what them say must do this, do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you never hear when me say that, you can't come to me down the line as you know and listen to half of my conversation and I talk about this and I talk about that.
Yes, and according to what
me say them say
saying in Jamaica is what him a follow what they do.
No, but all right. If them say 6 people dead, you not believe it?
6 people dead from it?
No, me ask you. Them say 6 people dead from the coronavirus. You don't believe it, right?
Well, it can be true.
No, me never said them can be true. Me ask if you believe it.
Well,
all right. Did you hear me say? Did you hear? Wait there. All right. Did you hear me say? Listen to me now. Did you hear me say? It come like people now dead from not getting more than coronavirus. You never hear me say that? You never hear that neither.
No, never true.
You never hear me say maybe I don't want to get shot now. You hear him say a coronavirus kill him. You never hear me say that. Where you laugh? You never hear me say that.
No, we don't get fair apart there.
Yeah, you never hear me say right now. It come like no. If a man gets stroke now and him go to doctor, you hear say and him dead, you hear say it's coronavirus. If a man get if one did have diabetes for years and him dead at hospital now, you hear say a corona. You never hear me say that? No, you never hear that.
No,
well, if you never hear that, well, shut your mouth and go sleep, man. Shut your mouth and go sleep, man.
No, me can't sleep right.
You think say me attack? You think say me attack? And me know what me say. You know, me say them say that the coronavirus is where the whole of the people them are dead from. And me I say it come like if a man go to doctor right now and him have diabetes and it's in time for the diabetes take hold of him now and him dead, you hear say it's coronavirus kill him.
Okay.
If a man have blood pressure and him dead from and him get stroke now, you hear say it's coronavirus. I'm going to go as far as use the ridiculous argument and say, and it come like say if a man get shot now and then you hear say a coronavirus kill him.
Okay.
So if you never hear all of them things, you know, you come try like you want to trap me. You come try to trap me.
People don't really die from AIDS. People.
But you tell me something when I know already. Me I try show you say that you never hear the whole of my conversation and you come up now and say 200 people dead. Me say 200 people dead. Them say 200 people dead from the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Not dead. Catch it. So when we must say no.
Well, right.
Say, why you know say them say that but me not believe it. No, me I tell the people them say 200 odd according to what them say. 200 odd people is not dead. 200 odd people catch it already. So why me when me go tell the people them say why them people are lie say
no, I would say that.
So why you bring up now say me I say
them say you know you try for
then who I say it? Then who them I say it?
Them say so.
Then if them say so what that means? So me must say it back.
Yeah, man, you have to repeat what them say, you know.
Look here, because I tell you something, Bridget. You see them. You
did not tell people say, you know, you accept it.
Watch out, Bridget. No, but whether me accept it or not, listen to me now. Whether me accept it or not, you see the way I go on here so right now, Bridget. You see them conversation where you have here so now. It don't make no sense, you know, because watch out. Something happen, and we don't know is what, and it kill people, and it sick people. Simple. And it kill people, and it make sick people sick rapidly. So you see them conversation about if a them say, or if me believe it, or if a them not say it, or if me not believe it, and them something like it don't make no sense. Because me I try instilling at the people them at situation where me I say, look here, we must be more responsible for our thing and all right now. Something is happening.
Something happening.
Yes, something is happening and it's making people sick rapidly. So we must figure out now what is it we must do to keep it from rapidly spread all over the place. When me I suggest, you see the thing about stay away there? Stay away there.
You don't think so it's a good thing for we to find out what really happening?
Them don't know what will happen.
I mean, me and you think it's a good thing.
No, but at them set the thing there, oh, you're going to know where them don't know.
Eh?
Me can't tell you and say, why you want it? It look like something get from them. It look like them make all a disease and the disease fly out of them thing and get from them. Or it look like somebody's make up this thing in a laboratory for go make people get vaccination, for make money and fight. Or all sorts of things we can come up with. But here we know. The point is that people are dead rapidly. People are seeing rapidly from it. You understand?
You don't believe what the people might talk about this 5G argument.
5G caused this?
I mean, people are talking them things.
A madness, man. A joke business, lad. Joke business. 5G cause what? A joke business. A joke business. So, you see, saying that, now go make me feel, say, me knowing that not gonna make people stop have it. You see? Me I try show the people them say, watch out. If it's 5G, 10G, or 100G I have it, there's something that can stop it. And stop it means say it don't spread. Because it's spreading that is causing the thing. And if you have certain levels of deficiency in your immune system, it's going to attack you more than the next person. So you know. It's one thing. It's either you stay where you're there. If you have it, it's either you're going to go dead or you're going to go get better. But you see, if you don't stay where you're there and go over there, so, and you have it, you're going to make a next man have it. And it's either the man they dead or him get better. But you see, if you don't go over there, the man they're not going to get it. Is that me I say, so don't go over there, so, because you're going to make the possibility of a next man get it. Means, you know, that man going in the same position with you, where it's either you dead or you get better. You don't want the next man to in the same position with you, where it's either him have it or him dead or get better. And it's going to keep going on, so if you don't stop over there.
On the news, media now, and the radio and TV now.
What?
Every day, all the journalists they talk about and the talk shows.
Yeah, because it is what is happening now. You cannot talk about it.
Nobody talk about now. So people get boring on the radio now and the TV.
Well, turn off your radio. Go watch Netflix, like me. Me watch Netflix. Me just
them get boring on the talk show them on the radio.
Turn to Netflix. Or turn to Comedy Central. Or something by your radio television. How much channel you have? How much channel you have by your yard? How much channel you have?
No, man, I have my internet, everything.
No, how much channel? How much channel you have by your yard, by your TV? By your TV?
100.
All right. So you tell me now, say the 100 of them are talk about Corona?
No, I mean...
Lifetime Movie Network are talk about Corona? Man, turn to a channel where appear murder upon it, man. Or turn to a channel where appear love upon it. Or turn to a channel where it's a cartoon. Yeah, so if you know why you about Corona now, like when I talk about Corona you know, go listen to something else. I go turn on your TV, I go hug up your wife and pray that you don't have it.
Okay.
You understand? All right, sir.
All right, then, cool yourself.
Yeah, this is the cutting edge. Yeah, this is the cutting edge. Yes, EL.
Yeah, Muta, what going
there? Blessed man.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Muta, you say, like, people to keep themselves to themselves. That's in our phrase. Like, maybe you're not saying that so many words.
Eh?
But, no, me I say,
earlier
on me here, say, like, people to keep themselves to themselves.
Physical distance, me I talk about. Physical distance. So many words.
But what I am saying,
yeah.
Why the Prime Minister don't lock down the country for 7 days or 14 days and make who have it get better? I just say,
are dead.
If they not get better,
all right.
If they must,
all right. 2 weeks ago, I asked that, you know. Because 2 weeks ago, me in the studio, so I say, I know say most one in the studio now go accept what I say. But one of the DJ them there, so because I didn't talk about it before, I say, him feel lock down the country.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, now, people are complaining in America, say it against them rights and, you know, business are going to be, according to Trump, locking down the country and no business now going to cause more destruction than the disease.
No, man, you say something, let me tell you what going on, Muta. People like Trump, more people need to dead for him, you know. Him not mind how much people dead, you know, because people right now, me hear them have argument that say, like, it's not the amount of people who catch it, it's the amount of people who die from it, so to speak. So, who are catching it now is like guinea pigs, you know.
Yeah, but you see, my conversation is that, you see, if you have it, it's two things can happen to you, you know. It's either you're going to get better or you're going to go dead.
Yeah, but there's also
All
a
right.
stigma where associated with it, so maybe them want as much people as
No, but wait, no, so me I say no. You see, if you keep what them call the physical distance thing,
yeah.
the chances of another person have it and either get better or dead is limited. Because the virus need to jump from one place to the next.
Yeah.
See?
The next.
So the best, the most secure thing to me in this thing here is the idea of distance yourself from a next person.
Right. So
if you
that is
distance
really the Prime
yourself,
Minister coming now, if we put the place on a lockdown for 14 days.
yeah,
make
but you see
people-
them now.
make them traveling.
But you say maybe I forgot to do it. You know why I forgot to do it? Because him a follow a book, you know. Them a follow a book. And right now, the thing where them never expect, because them that go on good until the thing over Portmore happen. You see, if that thing they never happen over Portmore, then you could have in your head and say, boy, look like this thing I go down before it go up more, you know. But you see, two way happen over Portmore, you know, him have to move to the next level, you know. Can't have the whole St. Catherine.
And you know, so I disagree, Muta. You know, so we're going to Portmore. Remember, tell you, that is in our box by itself. You know what I say so? If you notice the result where they come out all along, them say like, you have several cases where them under investigation, where them these persons never travel or them never have no travel history.
Yeah.
And then, so that means that these person catch it from somebody out there. If there's an investigation, them not tell you the straight. Them not give you a full story then, no, because that is my opinion. I might be wrong. But if you are say, you have some case under investigation because this person have no travel history. If this man have no travel history, he must come in contact with somebody who have it out there then. So community transmission was going on long time before Portmore.
Yeah, because remember them saying they look for 1,000 people out there, you know. Them they look for how much? 4,500 people, them said it out there, you know. And them said 3,500 come in and 1,000 out there.
Yeah, so a couple of those person might have it and never even come in.
Yeah, so it's just that.
Lockdown.
Yeah, and now, most of the cases them now come from one place.
Yeah.
That is terrible, man. So, you see, through that app now, the idea of locking down the country is getting closer and closer to the minds of Mr. Prime Minister and the Minister of Wellness. There, you know?
Yeah. So whether them are trying to go on it or not, it's not a matter of if, you know. It's a matter of when it has to go lockdown and basically...
But you realize in the past 2 weeks...
I make it die out. Just, it's like, let me say something to you, Muta. It's like, to me, if you stay in your house 1-2 weeks, you know, hopefully you have enough food, and if Prime Minister and food for poor and whosoever can go around and give people like help with certain things and make them pay in. That means you know no reason to come over Muta.
Them not do it over 6 miles. Them not do it over 7 miles, man. Them do lockdown 7 miles.
But you see, like a district by district, you might do it in
no, may I show you now, say, it's a smaller version of the country that, you know. Them lock down 7 miles, so if them lock down the country, because them lock down 7 miles and carry food, go over there and all them something. Make sure that the people them have water and them things. Yeah. So when I say now, if you lock down the country for 2 weeks, you have 2 weeks to find out who have it.
You have a better time for work on it.
And as me I say, and it might sound callous, who have it is only 2 things happen to them. It's either them get better or dead. Who not have it, right now, go have it. If nobody now come against you and you not have it, you not go get it.
True.
So it's only people who have it already. When you done the 2 weeks thing, it's only people who have it already. You got to recognize why them people they need some look after, and you look after them, and them get better. Because most people are going to get better, you know. Most people are going to get better.
Yeah, but the thing about when we realize I go on still, you see the world now, Muta, in terms of like traveling, all tourists are coming to Jamaica. All we are going to do it now when they come here. Is it that we are going to quarantine them for a couple of days, or it going to be... When the borders open back again, so to speak.
Look at.
Is it a case where a man coming to Jamaica, he must go get quarantined for a while before he can get level in the country?
Well, let me tell you something. You have countries who never lock them border.
Yeah?
You have Sweden, where right now, for them things are going on, and the only thing them do is mask. Definitely, you have to wear mask. They make it mandatory. Because Because this government has just decided to the mass mandatory.
Yeah.
The Chinese, they make mass mandatory. But the Chinese, them have a different way. The Chinese, them have something on your phone where you Bluetooth the next man's phone. And you say, if you get it, the phone tell you all the people them who you come in contact with.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
them have apps in the phone where them using the phone, you know.
Yeah.
You see, you can't do that in Jamaica because they must say you infringe against privacy and legislation of everybody. Here the Chinese them though. The Chinese them have, you see the phone them now. It have a Bluetooth thing inside it so that when you go near a man, it Bluetooth to film phone. Right?
Yeah.
So you see when you die by yourself and you start to have the coronavirus, the phone, them have a link which show you who you did come in everybody who you did come in contact with. So them can go check them people there.
Oh, so it's like a tracking system where
Like how you have your car and you put a tracking in there and a man thief your car, you just lock down the car, you know where the car there. From your phone, you lock down the car.
Yeah.
You understand? Well, them have something like that.
People look upon it ignorant, them have look upon it and say...
them have say, try, government on
trespass
it's a democratic country and way. But that's the difference between a communist country now, because them not care.
No, they do anything they feel like, you know.
So when I say now...
You know, where the city, where the province name, Wuhan or some...
Wuhan, yes.
Yeah, them open back now, basically.
I mean, basically, them open back. The only thing them are doing is still wear the mask.
Yeah.
And them keeping them social distancing because somebody shop them still serve the people them outside. That means, you know, it's like how some of our shop them have a little door, like when you go to Chinese people place, them fence up the whole light and them have a little hole where them take the money and then give the things them through another place. I saw a whole heap of them I do, but the place open. The place open.
But Muta, before we go, why your opinion on vaccine in terms of, you know, as we say, you always have the conspiracy, sir.
But you know, you see me now, all right. You see the thing with vaccine right now with them people there I work with?
Yeah.
And you see what me see them do with Africa?
Yeah.
Me can't trust them with it, you know.
No.
But me know, say, when me a youth, me get vaccination. Me get vaccination when me a youth. And me I say, right now, all the world science now, when me see them a do with certain things, me couldn't go trust vaccine. Me don't trust it. Me can't trust it.
So you believe we don't know we know we have educated scientists and yeah, research out here and anything there. Me I hope that some of them up at the University of West Indies
come up with something.
One little thing I try to see how
me hope so too.
So we can come up with our one little thing, you know, whereby we can try research with marijuana.
Or fever grass. Or maybe fever grass. You know,
maybe fever grass.
That thing.
Seriously. Mix some promote for Jamaica.
Yeah, the simplest little thing. I can tell you something. Me I tell my lady that day, you know, day before yesterday, me I tell her, I say, you know, say, me feel, say, there's something out there.
Yeah.
Something out there. Simple thing out there. We can't cure this thing, yeah?
Simple.
But because we look so far up and far eyes so far that we can't see, but there's something there.
You know, maybe why we did some motor, we always look, sometimes, somehow we always look to the West and look to the Americans and the big shots.
Yeah, and Bill Gates and them friend them. We have millions of dollars.
Just like you say, a simple, we out there some might have the cure out here in a simple bush where we know.
Yeah, man, something there. Something there. You know? Yes, anyway, give thanks, Virgin.
Yeah, man, always motor.
Yeah, me just feel there's something out there. I mean, now people that say, yes, mix up this with that, mix up that with that, and that is no. You see, when we talk about something, it have to go past scientific tests. And that me I talk about, you know, me no mean that guy just come up in my head to him get some inspiration from Jah. I get some inspiration from, me I talk about serious scientific analyzing of this thing here. Maybe it's all a stone, a kind of, maybe it's all white marl, maybe it's all, you know, something out there. Maybe I say, maybe it's cow foot leaf, maybe it's whatsoever, maybe. We don't know. But me just say, my feeling, come and I put it upon nobody, to come say, this is what it is. My feeling is that there's a simple thing out there. We can cure this. But we not look this up. Okay, here we go. Yes, here.
Yes, Muta, you.
Blessed.
Yes, sir. So, I have a question and an observation, right? The first question come regarding your first caller. More to know is who is more mental, him or the madman where I'm using him example. Or if I now watching and know him not get sick or them something.
Because that's why I tell him so maybe him should not get mad then.
Yeah, some people them know 2% of the truth, you know, or with somebody else and don't know how to go any further than that, and so you get some full conspiracy theories.
Yeah, and the theory them are the problem, you know, Bridge. I tell you the truth.
Yeah, that's
some theory out there. If you show you my phone, you know, you say, man. I tell you, man. Everybody
no, man, I can't believe you, man, because I know me hear a whole heap of them, because me even a lot of these things start from years ago, you know.
Yeah.
Couple years ago, me see all the things them say them a bill. Them find one whole heap of coffins stored all around the US, and nobody don't know where them have them for.
Oh, yeah, talk about when name the war, when name again oh gosh, this brother here, man.
It's a couple of different.
We know who you talk. Infrawar, no.
No, man, not him, not a madman.
you know the brother we used to wrestle. Them always them amongst him.
Oh yeah, name Rogan.
Rogan, yes. Him and that brother there.
Yeah,
why them have some things for sure, you know, Rasta.
Yeah, man.
You have to find somebody else who can show you the same thing where you trust to say, I saw it going on.
But what I like about him too, you know, him actually find the people who you can talk to, you know, just sit down there and just talk so.
We like the other brother.
Yeah, man.
Where name again? Where the other brother name again?
I can't remember it.
I am the lead.
Come like say them do something to him and he have to take with himself.
But me I tell you, say, over the years me I listen to him, you know. And some things when him say, I may say, all right, me could say. And none of them don't come to pass. None of them don't come to pass. Everything that they are saying.
You have some of them other entities there where you say you can't explain, I don't know who them are. Them put the other conspiracy theorists in the whole thing to confuse people more too.
Yeah, and you know, so them set up the thing. Hey, me I want some things, you know, for my thing, you know, I'm missing news flash. And all I need is, you know, the little tele thing them where I run and I need it.
Yeah.
Like CNN how it run. And them set up the studio like CNN. I mean, I say, how the hell them people that set up these things? And it's fake news them are saying. Why them come up with this? If you just send out something there. Where you know, say, what I think them, me and my lady, I have a long conversation with both now, right? Them say, the amount of people where them say dead in New York, in America, is much less, right? And them will show you why them a jump. The theorists will show you why them jump up the something in America. So me say, all right, so tell me something now. In China, when it did just start, you never hear them say the Chinese government are more, I say, like them would say it's 1,000 dead, and them know says all 5,000 dead. And when them tell you say it's 3,000, yeah, you say it's all 1,000,000 dead. And them have this Chinaman who say he was in the office and the army and them thing there, and them go through one door and them say boxes and boxes of dead bodies up this up. They say, all right, so why is it that in China, I could say 1,000 dead, right? And it's really 10,000 dead. But in America now, when it comes to America, I could say it's 10,000 dead. They might tell you say it's 1,000 dead. The terrorists might say it's 1,000, not 10,000, it's 1,000. And the other terrorists them might say in China, it's not 20,000 dead, it's 1,000,000 dead. What is the purpose of that?
You ever hear this word where them call what the word name? I can't even remember. And it's a word where them demonize too, you know, them say the German them use it all the time, propaganda.
Propaganda, yeah.
Enough of them are propaganda, but yeah, man, you have a lot of like the Infowars brother there. Them say him is one of the guys them with them set up for put in for confuse people, because you work at a radio station, right? I'm new to production myself, And me know said that the studio with that the man they have up with the amount of things that are going on in them something there is not no look regular man.
No man, he make enough money, man. He have a product
big,
too.
big budget.
He have a health food product where I make millions to him, you know. Yeah, man.
Only for things you must sell watch and no not sell watch. I think them be catchy when them say must buy one Rolex watch or something like that. But them sell all kind of different products to put it up to. But again, this is no different from a man who has some money where I sell from drugs and them something and him washing money and put it in a certain other things and it keep on building up.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. I'll tell you, a man, I show me a thing that I did. If me know say Corona, if you do it in a German, not German, Roman figures, it come up to 666.
Yeah, me hear about that must be the first week after it started.
Yeah, so me say to him now, so all right now, which one of them letters here reach 6? Him say all you have to do is turn the 9 round and you get 6. Me say, so why you don't want to turn the 9 round? It's like, well, the brother bring out a pound, you know, and it have what you call a pole in the silver part. You know the silver part where it glisten?
Yeah.
But when you hold it to the light, the colors, like rainbow colors, circle the top of the thing in the center. And then now upon the top you have a crown, you have a corona symbol upon it. Like where them represent this corona symbol. Him say a long time them people I don't know because see them couldn't hide them put upon the money. So me I say, brethren, really and truly.
See, that can go two different ways too, you know, because one of the things is them say when you want to call like all the Illuminati people them or whatever the case is, them say when them are do for them thing, you have to kinda put them sign, hide them sign in
yes, of course, but watch out.
Kind of make you know if you can figure it out.
Yeah, me know.
We on the other side now, who like the conspiracy and all type of things, we have to look for all different kind of ways to prove one way or another. So that's where you go.
Yeah, but you me know about Illuminati now. You me know about Illuminati now. And them people you know. You them do know. Them demonize African things because most of them give credence to a Christian perspective. So when a man, them look on her like the ankh. And the ankh is a, like them use a cross, you know, and look on the ankh and demonize the ankh.
Mm-hmm.
Them
wait, no. Enough time, them turn the cross upside down.
Yes.
That was a peaceful sign at one point.
And that me sure no say
things and turn it upside down and do whatever and then make we hate we want things.
And like the swastika. It's how the German them use the swastika and it's a Dinka symbol, you know. In a Ghana, it's a Dinka symbol.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So when we look at them things, you know, I say, these people dangerous.
Yeah, man. So anytime you see that, man, anytime that come across anywhere, you automatically know which part of your mind go.
Yeah. You see Illuminati, But it's a wait no.
One of the observation with pandemics on a whole. When we notice, I do some research, and one thing we notice in common is almost like when the world get too populated. Well, let me not say the world. When cities get too populated, when human beings get too close to each other all the time, we make one another them get sick.
Well, of course, it make we get sick.
Eh?
Of course, it make we get sick.
That is one of the things, and I mean, they must say the world overpopulated, which me don't believe myself.
The world overpopulated, unequal distribution of land and a whole of population.
Yeah, because if you look, you know, the city them, you know, the city them is very crowded. If you go to New York City, that is a terrible city, you know, man.
10 million people.
The place overcrowded, all kind of things, and the place expensive.
Portmore overcrowded.
Oh gosh.
And most of the people them over Portmore don't have no land. Them don't own no land. And when you come a country or so, and you look, if you drive on the highway and look on left side or you on the right side, land like wow, nobody no live on it.
Yeah, I Portmore meal still. So me know.
Yeah, land is not a problem. Land is not a problem.
So me know stay. Me travel the world as well.
And I gotta tell you something about the Illuminati a while ago, you know. And I miss my brains that's all. With the Illuminati thing, because It's that thing, all right, you see, the Illuminati is some serious white man. Can't, all right, you see, the world is a little bit of man control the world, you know. You hear them say, in America, 1% rule, the rich, 99% poor, all right. You see, this group of man, this group of white man will sit down and organize and structure wars, food shortage, disease, all sort of thing where you know, say, power. Because that me start out the conversation with, you know, power. Mm-hmm. These people who have power, they will do anything to maintain that power. And when we look at this group, where we call them Illuminatis, these men who sit on this, so, man, them do some things, man. Them will put something and make you believe it's true to the point where you were dead for that truth.
But I bet you would never tell me one of the things them where them get with it.
You mean Illuminati them?
Yes. And them get we for them foolishness to put us under this, you know.
All right.
For the thing them with all cable TV and all them some the way we are watch and we are paid them to make them money bigger, you know.
All right. You hear me mention say who make all the government them in the world a work off of this formula to counteract this disease. I don't know if you did hear me I say it.
Yeah.
Me say who decide that a man email me and him say is who is WHO do it. My conversation, you know, how come all the people in the world, the leaders in the world, have a step 1, step 2 for how to counteract this virus? Who decide that?
Yeah, but that is a genius question.
Yeah, no, but you see, him don't understand when we say who decide that, what we mean. Because WHO have a group of men who sit down there and work out certain things. And not necessarily in WHO, not necessarily in the WHO, because it's an Ethiopian, is a chairperson for WHO, you know. Right? And maybe even him, who's the chairperson, is not the person who are run WHO.
Right.
You understand? Because you have CDC, Center for Disease Control, all of them people there. Them people there is part of the who me attack.
But even at the part there is the lower body of the who.
That me I say.
Because them is just being directed to do the work. And then most of the time, them they even know where I go and need that. Just like the politician. Them
just like Donald Trump, they don't even know where I go and.
Them just get paid for talk fooling it.
Just like Donald Trump, people don't even know where I go and.
Oh gosh, man.
It just happily going around the base 1 vote and make money. And I'm playing a fool of himself, you know. That's why I say, who decide these things? Who?
We don't know if we are going to look for individuals, we'll never find them.
You'll never find them, man.
Again, like the Illuminati and them people, them like to put them symbols out in the world. And when you watch cable TV, international cable TV and all them something there, them have them logo there and you pay them to do the thing. The banking system is the same thing. The government works for all of them people here.
Yeah. Anyway, give thanks, Virgin.
Yes, man, respect.
Yeah. It's a serious thing. I'm going to ask the question again in a very... Because I'm a poet, me can't do these things. I just let you be a see let me hear. Me ask the question, you know. Who decide? People may just catch it now, know that me explain what me I say, don't it? Yeah. Who decide that this government, you know, is going to do what they might do now? Who decide that? My brethren, I'm going to go. You understand what I say, brethren? You must understand, if you're not asleep now, you must hear what I say. I say, what is happening now is not a doing of our government, but our government is doing what all other governments is doing. And what all other governments is doing is following a formula that is set down. So, what them call it, rhetorical question. Who is deciding that? Can I ask a question? Who is deciding all of this? When you know, say you have some unseen hands. Unseen hands that is moving the pendulum. Pendulum is swinging. Who decide that? Okay. Is the cutting edge and RFM going through the paces with the topic of the day, everything of the day is this disease, and it's really scary, man. It's scary. It's very scary. Yes. A whole heap of things are going on we never expect to happen in our lifetime. Young people are experiencing something where only them great grandmother did experience it. Yes, may I tell you. May I tell you one. You know, the man them I said this might be a seasonal thing, like the flu. Like even in America, them say how much? 40 or 30,000 people catch it in a when I say 30,000 people catch it, 30,000 people dead. Really? Them say 3,000 people dead from the plane them where leaked the twin towers. And them now say 40,000 people. This is more than everywhere else in the world. Yeah, this death rate is more, according to what them I say, this is more death than anything. Why? It's rough. It's rough. Them say that in a Chicago, where I only and Detroit, is most, if you look on the rate of people who catch it, it's higher amongst black people. And we know why that is. Over the years, the neglect of the African community in America has been devastated. So the living conditions where them living are give rise to why why this happening now. That the rate at which black people are getting is the highest amongst so-called Americans. How long? That's the question, How long these things will continue? Yeah, this is the